Alrighty, all, welcome back to zgrills Taste the Smoke. Of course, my name is Tommy, and I am your host over here, and we are going to switch up our holiday gears on today's show, as I've got a 3-pound tomahawk steak that we are going to do a reverse sear on, and I am also going to pair that up with a scratch board sauce. So here is our steak over here. As I said, this is the 3-pounder that we have already hit it with some kosher salt and also some fresh cracked black pepper. And also you're going to want to do this about 2 hours beforehand. Salt it up, pepper it up, leave it on the counter, and that basically is going to bring the piece of protein up to room temperature. And also that salt and along with the pepper is just going to allow the meat to do its thing, to kind of bring all the moisture out on the meat and get it ready to go on the pit. So what I want to do here is I'm going to fire up my zgrills. We're going to get this on, and then we are going to take this in the house. I'm going to show you how to make up a board sauce. And I am telling you right now, put this one on the list because you are definitely going to want to make it. So it is time to fire up the zgrills. I will set my control panel to the super smoke setting. If you didn't have that setting, just go the lowest setting you got possible. That is going to lay down the smoke. And with those cherry pellets that I am using, we are going to want to get as much smoke on this tomahawk as we can. Once my pit comes to temp, I will get the tomahawk in. Alrighty, so look, we will monitor the internal temperature very closely. I'm going to bring it up to about 105 or so. I like my steak to that rare to medium rare, so that is going to work with me. If you wanted it more to that medium, take it up to about 115 or 120 and just go from there. So what I want to do here is let's get on over in the house and let me show you how to make up that scratch board sauce. So this one's going to start out with 1 bulb of garlic. You are going to carefully remove the top, and basically what that is going to do is expose the flesh of the garlic. Grab some foil, lay that garlic in, and hit it with a little bit of olive oil. You're going to want to seal that up. Have your oven temp set to that 350 to 375. Middle shelf she goes, and she will sit there for 30 minutes or so, because we are going to roast that off. In the meantime, you are going to get 1 stick of butter in a pan. Set that to the low temp. Now let's turn our attention to the steak. This is a 3-pound tomahawk. Use your favorite cut or grab a tomahawk just like this. We are going to hit it with some kosher salt and fresh cracked black pepper. Now for a recipe like this, feel free to use your favorite steak rub or just follow along the way I'm doing it. By now our 30 minutes is up, so you are going to carefully remove that garlic. Remember, the contents inside that foil are hot, so make sure you got protection on your hands because you are going to squeeze out all that flesh. By now it is nice and soft. And I am telling you right there, you put that on crackers, it is a home run. But we are going to add it into the butter. And once you add that in, just incorporate it well. From there, I am going to go with some fresh cracked black pepper. I've also got a little bit of thyme. I'll get a little bit of my favorite rub in. And also hit it with some red pepper flakes because I want a little bit of a bite. But the main ingredient that I am using is going to be some blue cheese. We will get those chunks in, keep that low setting. We are going to incorporate all that together. Let that blue cheese melt in, then just move it to the side and let's move on to the next step. Alrighty, so that took us about 1.5 hours to get to where we needed to be, and that is around 100 internal on this tomahawk right here. And as you could see, the zgrills definitely laid down the smoke. I mean, I've been watching this, and when you put it on super smoke, she smokes for probably about 80% of the time that the protein is in the pit. We will get it off. We will get it on the board. At this time, we will turn our zgrills up to 500. If your Z only goes to 450, you're going to want to turn it up to there. Alrighty, also that didn't take long, about 10 minutes. My Z has just touched that 500. So look, the only thing to do here is to get a sear on this tomahawk. Just be mindful where exactly your fire pot is in your pit, because you're gonna wanna go right on top of that. And basically my game plan here is to bring this up to that rare to medium rare. I am thinking maybe 5 to 7 minutes to do it. And I do have my trusty handheld, so I will keep an eye on it. The steak goes back on. I will leave it there for about 3 minutes or so. At that time, I will give it a nice little quarter turn, but in doing so, I will just admire the color, because that cherry smoke was laid on this steak, and you can certainly see that in the color that we have in the steak. Quarter turn it, shut it, wait another 2 minutes or so. At that time, I will open it up and flip it over. You're gonna wanna get a temperature to make sure you know where you are. And as you can see, I still have a little ways to go. So I will just shut it down, let it go for about another 2 minutes or so. After that time, I will again admire the temperature, give it another flip, and now you're basically gonna cook it till done. In my case, the whole thing from 500 back on the pit to where I think it is finished was probably about 8 or 9 minutes or so. At that time, I took it off. I've got some board sauce already laid out on the board. I will lay the steak in the board sauce. And I mean, does that look absolutely incredible or what? At that point, I will get some more board sauce and just kind of brush it on the steak. Get some foil. You're gonna wanna cover it up and let it sit for about maybe 5, 6, 7 minutes or so. At that time, I'll bring you guys back. We will slice it open, talk about it, and close out the show. Alrighty, so that was about a 7 to 8 minute wait, and I am telling you right now, I cannot wait anymore. Oh, yeah. And I am telling you right now that this sucker here is definitely packed with some flavor. And you definitely want to get all that board sauce happening all over it. Oh man, she is just dripping with flavor. Alrighty, so what I want to do here is show you exactly how I am going to slice this up and also plate it up. And it is going to start right here. You're going to go right down the bone. Now you can remove the decal if you'd like. The decal is that string that you see separating right here. That is the decal. I am going to leave the decal on and basically just start slicing away. Guys, that looks absolutely incredible. So basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to finish slicing this up, then I will get it all plated up. I will bring you guys back. We will do that taste test and close out that show. Alrighty, and here is the finished product right here, perfectly cooked for me at that medium rare. I mean, this sucker is definitely dripping. Now look, this is a special steak, and it is not because it is a tomahawk or any other steak that you have probably prepared in the past. It is all in that board sauce. I am telling you, depending on what you put in your board in your board sauce, it packs a friggin' flavor. This one has that blue cheese in it, which I love. So it is all over the steak. That is my flavors right there. Leave down in the description what you are going to put in your board sauce. You can do this with a tomahawk, or you can do it with any steak you'd like. And I am telling you, it is a game changer. There is no doubt about it. Let me go on in. I'm going to do a little bit of a taste test for you. Now, I have already had a few pieces before, but I got to do it for you here, and cheers. All right, so look, you've got the blue cheese. That is going to be there. Obviously, the butter, a little bit of that lemon rind that I put on there. But one thing that I didn't mention is that cherry smoke, man. It is all over this this steak. I set my Z-grill for that smoke setting, and I am telling you, man, it was straight smoke for practically most of the cook, and you can definitely taste it in this steak here. So that is a welcome surprise for me, because I am definitely all over that. So look, that is going to close out this show here. I appreciate all you guys for watching. Don't forget that Z-Grills will have this full recipe in the description, right in blog form. You just press that link and you follow it over, and you will get everything you need to make this recipe here. And also, do not forget the Facebook page, Z-Grills Instagram, and of course this YouTube channel here. And hey man, how about the website? Have you been to the website lately? It is packed with recipe after recipe for whatever it is that you want to cook. That is going to close out this show here. Do not forget to get outside, fire up that Z-Grills, and taste the smoke. So look, I appreciate all you guys for watching. Again, my name is Tommy, and until next time, we will see you soon.